畑智恵。
先生、そこは前開けてくださいとかで大丈夫です。
前開けてください。恥じらいを捨てすぎた。
Top 10 new harem anime you must watch. Whether they are good or bad, harem anime can definitely make you ease up and relax, simply because they aren't supposed to be taken seriously. Well, in this video, we're going to be talking about the newest additions in this genre. Basically, the top 10 new harem anime you must watch. Alright, so shall we begin?
春ってさ、バカだけど真っ当だよね。自分が辛い時でも優しくしてくれる。だから、好き。
At number 10, Osomake rom-com where the childhood friend won't lose. There is an unofficial law in the world of harem anime that the childhood friend always loses. However, this anime took the gauntlet and challenged the status quo. Finally, a story where the childhood friend won't lose, though I'm not sure if revealing the ending in the title helps the story, but who takes harem anime seriously anyways? The plot here revolves around a guy named Suharu. His childhood friend is one of the most popular girls in his high school, and oddly enough, she is the one who confesses to him, but he rejects and states that he is in love with the school idol. Well then, where will things go from here on out?
俺帰るわ。ああ、言わんこっちゃない。
春。お願い、大君に力になってほしいの。私たちそんなに親しくなかったけど、クラスメイトでしょ。
じゃあ、裸になってよ。
Number 9, World's End Harem. Here we have an anime that tells the story of quite a few convenient turn of events. What happens is that our protagonist has to enter cryogenic sleep because of a disease. However, when he wakes up, it's the year 2020. But not really, although there is indeed a pandemic going on, a pandemic so sexist that it only kills men. That's right, now the only men alive are the 5 guys who are in the cryogenic sleep, and so the process of repopulating the world begins.
じゃあ、早速始めようか。
始めるってここで？せめてどこかの部屋で。
僕はここでしたいんだよ。
ダメです、花ちゃん。下向き汗でびっしょりなので。いい匂いだよ。ダメ。
Number 8, Immortal Guild. This is the story of a monster hunter named Kukuru Madan, who is quite good at it, but then he ends up quitting because he didn't want to waste his youth hunting monsters. Anyways, his personal motivations aside, the story takes place in a world where monsters regularly abuse beautiful women of all shapes and sizes. Lewdness is on steroids, and so is the comedy, but can't say much about the plot. And yes, proceed with caution because seeing all these beauties getting touched by monsters may not be everyone's cup of tea.
メデちゃんがお料理したのはクマさんの
いやいや、床じゃなくて。こっち来て。
でもそこはご主人様のベッドですから。
Number 7, Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World. Here we have another ecchi adventure fantasy. The story begins with a high school student named Michio Kaga. He comes across a rather sketchy game on the internet and tries to play it. Unexpectedly, this somehow results in him getting transported to the game world. He already has the special skills as well as an overpowered sword. However, while he is fighting against some random bandits, he realized that he cannot log out. Well, who cares? He's in a fantasy game world. Michio then sets out to explore the world, earn his keep, and build his harem.
ご主人様、もう。
Number 6, The Last Summoner. Here we have a Chinese anime that tells us the story of a young cook named Jihan. One day, While he is in his kitchen, an extraordinarily cute spirit appears before him. He isn't quite psyched and tries to keep his distance from this ghost who just keeps calling him master. Though it isn't going to be that simple. Intentionally or not, he is the one who summoned her, and so he now has to live the life of a summoner. I have got to say, this anime really nails the design of female characters. They look stunning. Alright guys, a quick question for you. Would you rather be an overpowered protagonist in an isekai anime or a naive school kid in a harem anime? Be honest, I want to know the personality type of my audience. Also, like and subscribe, it's always appreciated. Well then, let's get back to the list.
わかります、サキさん。でしょ？だって私直哉の、私も直哉くんの彼女だから。
Number 5. Girlfriend. Now, harem anime that takes place in high school settings are usually centered around the idea of who will eventually end up with the protagonist, but this one is different. Every major female character becomes our boy Noya Mukai's girlfriend. It all starts when his childhood friend finally accepts his confession, but just when he is going out with her, another girl ends up confessing to him. Sadly, he has to reject her, or maybe not. After the awkwardness fades away, he proposed to both girls that he wants them to both be his girlfriends. A bold proposal, but surprisingly it works. And not just these two. Little did Noya know, a couple of other beauties are also waiting to enter the plot.
決めた。おい、お前。私もお前の彼女になってやるよ。
剣の勇者ブレイド。法の勇者ブレッド。お前たちにも絶対復讐してみせる。
Number 4. Redo of Healer. Arguably the most controversial anime of 2021. Redo of a Healer is a tale of revenge, of suffering, of pain, but also a tale of healing. Our protagonist is a guy who is subject to inhumane amounts of psychological and physical torture. However, what his captors underestimated is his innate abilities. All this time, he has slowly planned his revenge in the background, and his revenge is going to be too thorough for this world.
俺についてくれば復讐させてやる。憎いんだろ。殺したいほど憎いんだろ。だったらついてこい。
別に今さら一緒に入るくらいいいじゃん。いいなずけなんだし。
こいつぶっ飛んでやがる。
Number 3. A couple of cuckoos. Imagine you are a normal high school student. Average guy, nothing extraordinary about you whatsoever, but one day you are told that you were swapped at birth with a girl who is now a beautiful social media star. This is what happens to Nagi and Erika. Though since they both still love their families, their parents proposed that they should just marry each other and everything would work out. Of course, Erika rejects the idea, and surprisingly, Nagi seems to be against it for some reason as well. But how long will they be able to avoid each other? Only time will tell.
ナギくんもこっち来なよ。
はあ、何を言って。もしかして天野さん、俺を誘ってる？
まあまあ、そう恥ずかしがらないで。これは何の匂いなの？
Number 2. SEIREI GENSOUKI, Spirit Chronicles. A college student named Haruto Amakawa is killed off by the plot, though unfortunately he then finds himself in the body of a young boy named Ryo. His memories and personality merges with Ryo's, and he also realizes that he can use magic. Soon enough, he saves the princess of the kingdom from some kidnappers and earns himself a lot of praise and respect. The king also grants him the green light to enroll in a prestigious royal academy. However, the discrimination is very real. Not that it matters, he's a harem protagonist of course, he's going to get all the girls anyway.
兄貴？おや、大丈夫ですか？どうしたんです？
なんでもねえ、行くぞ。
なんなんだよ。何がしたいんだよ。
それはその忘れさせてあげたいというか。
はい。
Number 1. How a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. Kingdoms of the fantasy world love the idea of summoning someone from another world and then asking them to save them. However, not Kazuya. He used to be an aspiring civil servant, but after his grandfather passed away, there was no one whom he could call his family. But then he is summoned to the kingdom of Elfriden to be a hero and fight against the demon army. However, he has other ideas. He decides to rebuild the country's economy and administration from the ground up. Just like that, he takes the throne, becomes the king, and then starts gathering talented and beautiful workers to help him with his endeavors. Once again, I'd add that the design for the female characters in this anime are spectacular. So there you have it, folks, the top 10 new harem anime you must watch. What did you guys think of these animes? Have you watched them, or are you planning on watching them? Share your thoughts in the comments down below. Press that like button if you've enjoyed the video, subscribe, and leave a comment saying I subscribed, and I'll personally reply to your comment. Well then, I'll see you guys on my next video.